This is Overtime inside the Casino Rama Grill Room. Gareth Wheeler with you. Sitting next to me is Jonathan Roy. Congrats once again on the release of your second album, Found My Way, Jonathan. A lot of Canadians, when they hear your name, associate you obviously with your father, Patrick Roy, and you specifically to an incident that happened back in 2008. Any regrets when it comes to that, Jonathan?
Oh, the whole thing, to be honest with you. That was a day that I wish never really happened. But I think in the other way, it happened for a reason. I mean, I learned a lot of things from that, and just matured a lot, and I know what I did was wrong. But I mean, stuff like that happens a lot all over the place, and I still believe today that, I mean, if I didn't have the name Wah, I mean, it'd probably be a different story. But I mean, that's something that I have to live with, and I know what I did was wrong, and today I'm
still, I'm going to come to your defense a little bit, Jonathan, because maybe it was because of your name that people kind of lashed out maybe against you and your father so much, and maybe you didn't deserve that kind of treatment.
You know what? I think so too. But I mean, again, I knew what I was getting. I think I knew what I was getting into there, and it was. I mean, I was only 17 years old. I didn't. I mean, and it's. I can't say. My dad says it well. It's like. We grow up, we watch people on the NHL fight and all the time, and you're 17, 16 to 20-year-old in our league, and you don't know really what's you don't know how to fight. You don't know what's going on. You're excited. There's a big rivalry. I mean, crowd is crazy. It's nuts. I mean, so you don't know. I guess.
Yeah. Did you find pressure that you were pressured maybe into that situation?
No. That was a. I mean, it's a hockey game, and I mean. It was so quick. It happened so fast, to be honest with you.
Because your dad at the time, and once again, took a lot of flack, and because he apparently told you to go over and fight the other goalie. I mean, is there any truth behind that? People can believe what they think, and I mean, honestly, if he did, I never saw it. I remember that, and I keep telling that to people. I mean, that was a decision that I made on my own for sure. Your dad has obviously played a huge role in your life, both musically, supporting you from that front, and him being Patrick Roy, which blows my mind. I couldn't believe if I was in your situation. Was there ever a time growing up that you were like, "Wow, this is my father, and I can't believe that I'm in this situation"?
I never really. All my life, I mean, my dad was my dad. I never really looked at him as Patrick Roy, and I mean, I was going to school, and people thought it was really cool, and I was like, well, I don't know, I couldn't see what other people were seeing, but and now at like 21 years old, you know what your dad has done. I mean, I think he's going into the Canadian Hall of Fame, and I mean, the Hockey Hall of Fame, and you realize that this guy has done a lot of good stuff.
He sure has, and now you're making a name for yourself as well. Congrats on your second album. Go to JonathanRoymusic.com.